This is the French knot. The French knot is my favorite stitch, I think. I would put French knots everywhere. Um, you can use it just as a little accent, like you could put a French knot right here in the middle of the daisy, the lazy daisy flower that we made. You could use it as a fill tightly in a little area, like you want to fill in a box shape or something, or a circle. Or you could sprinkle it around, kind of like we did on this broken chain stitch, just as little emphasis marks to fill in some dead space. And this is how you do it. Come up at A. Okay, now I'm using 3 threads in my floss. The way to make a different size of French knot is to vary the number of threads that are coming through your needle. Like if you want tiny, tiny, tiny little French knots, you'd use 1 strand of floss. If you wanted a big chunky knot, you'd use, 4, 5, 6 threads. So it just depends. Like right here, I'd probably want to do a chunky knot. So my reason for telling you that is the time you're going to wrap your needle, and you really only want to do it 2 or 3 times. You don't want to do it more than that because it can make a mess. The threads can start to come out, and it can be a really ugly, sloppy knot. So vary the number of threads. Don't vary the number of wraps, except to do 2 or 3. And I'll show you 2 first. Okay, we've come up at A. Now hold your needle horizontal and close to the fabric. You don't want to be working way up. Okay, this will help to keep your knot tidy. Now wrap 2 wraps around your floss, going away from you. So lay the needle against the floss on top of it like this, and then away from you once, twice. Then pull that kind of snug so it doesn't come, so it stays nice in a tight little wrap here. You can put your forefinger on the wrap, and then you go right down at B where you came up at A and pull on this floss as you're doing that. And then gently pull your needle through. You have to do it gently. Don't want to do it too fast. Again, it could get out of hand and start twisting on itself and make something really ugly. All right, let's do it again. We're going to do 3 wraps this time. So come up at A and do 3 wraps. So the needle goes on the back side of the floss that's coming out and wrap away from you once, twice. We'll do it 3 times. Come down right where you came up. Keep a hold of this bit of floss so that the wrap around your needle doesn't come undone. Then take your needle back down and gently, and if you're having trouble, you can poke the needle back up a little bit and then try again. It's a kind of a little process. You got to coax this knot to happen. And then be careful that it doesn't knot up, because floss likes to kind of knot up sometimes. Now, that is a little bit bigger than that one, but not a huge deal. So like I said, if you wanted a really big one, put more threads in your floss. Don't wrap any more times than 3. I mean, the first time you try to do more than 3 wraps, you might be successful, but believe me, you'll be sorry pretty quickly if you keep going that way. All right, needle against the floss. We'll wrap 3 times again. Back down right where you came up. Pull this. If this starts to look sloppy before you pull the needle through, pull it back out and straighten things out and rewrap. That's where you don't want a big bunch of messy threads sticking out, because your knot will just be ugly. Okay, then pull down gently. Keep hold of it right here where I'm holding to keep it from knotting up on itself. And then pull through. Now we'll do 2 wraps again. And down. I think the French knot is just the happiest little stitch. Just so pretty, happy, and just makes a great little fill area. And then we'll do one more with 3. And down where you came up, keeping this part of the floss snug. Not so tight, not too tight. I mean, you'll get the hang of it, but you want to keep hold of it. Don't let it get away from you. And then pull. And see, I was starting to knot up, so I wanted to very carefully catch that. Go back to where I was holding it. And there you go. That is the French knot. Oh, before I finish, then when you're done, again, just turn over to the back side and make a fresh knot and tie it off. Okay, that's it.